Good morning, dear students. So today is lecture number 9. So in this lecture, we discussed about how we multiply of a vector by a scalar quantity. How a scalar quantity is multiplied in vector quantity. So open your notebook and start today lecture. That is multiplication. All of you write multiplication of a vector by a scalar. By a scalar, this is a very simple concept. By a scalar. So how scalar quantity is multiplied in vector quantity. Suppose that is vector A. Suppose vector A equal to 2i cap plus 5j cap minus 3k cap. Okay, and we want to calculate 2a vector. That means 2 is multiplied. So 2 is multiplied in all the value, all the coefficient of I, j and k. So 2 8 means 2 into 2i plus 5j minus 3. So what is the final answer? That is 2 to the 4, 4i cap plus 10j cap minus 6k cap. Okay, so 2a vector is clear to all of you. How we calculate 2? Suppose in this question we want to calculate 1 by 2a. 1 by 2a. So this is 1 by 2. A vector is what? 2i cap plus 5j cap minus 3k. Okay. So this is the 2 by 2i cap plus 5 by 2j cap minus 3 by 2k cap. So 2 by 2 means I cap plus 5 by 2 j cap minus 3 by 2 k cap. This is a vector 1 by 2 a vector. So this concept is clear to all of you. How we multiplied a scalar quantity into a vector quantity. So a and b. How we calculate 2a and 1 by 2 a vector. Okay. So multiplication of a vector by a scalar quantity is clear to all of you. Now write the next heading. What is orthogonal unit vector? Orthogonal unit vector. So orthogonal unit vector. So orthogonal means that means A, B, C are perpendicular to each other, like unit vectors along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis of the right-handed Cartesian coordinate system are written as I cap, j cap, and k cap. So orthogonal means they are normal to each other or they are perpendicular to each other. Now write the next heading. What is how we resolve a vector? So the next heading is resolution of a vector quantity. Resolution of a vector. How we resolve vector A into x-axis, y-axis, or z-axis. So resolution of vector A. Suppose these are the axes, y-axis. This is the x-axis, and this is z-axis. Okay. So x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis are two. X-axis for x-axis we write I cap, and for x-axis we write I cap. For y-axis we write j cap, and for k-axis, z-axis we write k cap. Okay, so I cap, j cap, and k cap. So if a vector is resolved into these two into resolution. So we write ax. Suppose a vector capital A. So if we resolve these vectors, so we write ax into I cap plus ay into j cap plus az into k cap. In class 11 physics, we generally need x and y axis or two vectors that are perpendicular to each other, two axes. Either it is x axis, y axis, z axis, and z axis, x axis. So, how we write? See. So, if the vector A is in this direction, suppose vector A is in this direction, which makes an angle theta with the x axis, and we want to resolve this vector into two axes, that is x axis and y axis. So see, this is y axis and this is x axis. This is the vector A, and vector A makes theta angle with the x axis. So here x component of A. So we draw the perpendicular. This is vector O P A. So cos theta equal to base upon hypotenuse. So cos theta equal to OP upon OA. So cos theta equal to OP upon A. What is the value of A? That is A magnitude. So OP we get A cos theta. So if we resolve vector, then near side of theta is always cos theta, and away side of theta, that is in this diagram, OP is the nearby side and OY is the far side. So OP is A cos theta, and in the same manner OPA, that means Y component of A. Y component of A. Suppose if we write Y component of Y component of A, that is sine theta equal to AP perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So AP equal to OA sine theta. And what is the value of OA? That is capital A sine theta. So this is the value of AP. AP equal to A sine theta. So vector A is resolved in these two forms. Okay, this concept is clear or not? Tell me. So if we write A vector in this way, suppose A vector, this is y axis and this is x axis, and this is the vector. This is the vector A which has magnitude 10 units. This angle is theta. So tell me what is the x component and what is the y component. So x component is near theta side. So we write x component equal to 10 cos 30. This point is clear or not? Tell me. So 10 cos 30 value is what? Under root 3 by 2. So x component we get 5 under root 3 unit. And if we calculate y component, so y component what? 10 sine 30, because y component is away side from theta. Away side from theta, that is 10 sine 30. So 10 into sine 30 value is what? 1 by 2. So this is 5 unit. So 10 sine 30 and 10 cos 30 is clear or not? Tell me. So this is the x component and y component. So by this concept, we resolve any vector into any axis, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Okay, this concept is clear to all of you? Okay.